In part 2 of his interview with Oprah, Lance Armstrong gets emotional while talking about how his doping scandal affected his family.
I said, don't defend me anymore. Don't.
He also opened up about being forced to walk away from the Livestrong cancer charity he founded.
That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough for the people, for our supporters. And then a couple of weeks later, the next call came. And we need you to step aside.
Facing a lifetime competition ban and $75 million in lost sponsorship deals before the interview aired, he fears he's lost all future income.
Because it's only the worst part of him that people are ever going to remember, because everything else disappeared.
He could also face legal action as the interview is weighed against statements made in a 2005 deposition under oath.
Well, if it can't be any clearer, then I've never taken drugs.
So he clearly lied under oath in our deposition. He basically acknowledged that to Oprah Winfrey last night.
SCA Promotions wants back the $12 million they paid Armstrong under the assumption he was not using performance-enhancing drugs during multiple Tour de France wins, which have since been stripped.
We've made demand for those funds. If he doesn't return them, then we will sue Mr. Armstrong for the return of that money.
For Armstrong, it wasn't the money or the desire to compete again that he says made him admit to doping. For him, it came down to his son, who had always stood by him without knowing the truth.
And it almost goes to this question of why now? Yeah. That's when I knew I had to tell him.
Noel Waghorn, The Associated Press.